Hey Mercedes, so I went ahead and pulled you a 27 card and we will see how it goes. I will tell it as a story of what I'm picking up for the future. If you have any questions whatsoever, um, you can go ahead and email me afterwards or you can text me at the number I had given you. So since it's future, it's kind of out of my hands. I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm just going to, read it as I see it. So, your main cards here. So, Mercedes, we change in our lives. We get more focused on reality and responsibilities, and we kind of put our passions in the background and we don't really pursue them because all our energy is put elsewhere. um, I feel in the future that there's going to be a spark coming, something that you have kept on the down low, something you have kept on the inside. Now this could be a hobby, something that you start, um, a career, a job, something that you love, that you've been wanting to do. Now, to me, really, it kind of looks like a partner, someone that you've been very interested in, that, maybe you haven't thought about this person as a partner, or maybe, like I don't know your situation. I don't know if you're in a relationship, if you're married, if you have children. I don't know any of this from the cards because I'm reading the future. All right. So, you know, you have the Ten of Cups, which is the happy family unit. Um, Everything going as planned, but there is going to be a loss of a dominant male in the future, in the near future. Um, Now, it might not mean a physical loss. It could be, they just lost their energy of being brutal, being sarcastic, being always the person to say something, um, strict. They may have calmed down a little bit. They may have pulled back a little bit. They've maybe lost their oomph. Like I said, I don't know if, this person is just going to be out of the picture or mellowed out, okay? But there is some things that you have been holding inside and keeping hidden, and I feel in the future it's going to come out, because it's a passion of yours. It's enthusiasm. It needs to come out. And if it's another partner, so be it. Um, if it's a hobby, so be it. You have three dominant males down here. You have the King of Cups, you have the Magician, you have the Emperor. You know, so with the Magician card, yeah, I mean, you could take on multiple um, men, in your life at once, I feel, with these cards here. Um, you may be even helping someone manifest them into wanting them to change because maybe they're going to have to by court order, okay? Um, the Emperor card is all about setting boundaries, following rules, not going off those rules. He, to me, the Emperor is like a judge in a way. And you have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, of course, is the water sign. Um, Very down to earth, very much emotionally supportive. Um, he could be a father figure, or he can just be a male that wants to help and wants to improve your life in any way possible. Okay? With the Magician card there, um, it just means that everything's going to work out in the way that you have planned it to, and that you will plan it to. But you're going to have to put the work in that. Okay? So, I kind of want to ask if you, and then, well, it's really not even an ask because it's future, so it's hard to ask a question for future. Um, it's almost as if losing dominance over a male and then trying to regain that back in a way, and bring them back in. So, you know, we all play victims at times. We all go down low and we don't want to accept help. We don't want to accept advice, because we just feel that we're just not in that position right now. And we kind of know, we feel, or you feel that you kind of know more than a lot of people. Okay? You have the High Priestess card. So you go with the flow and you trust your intuition. But sometimes when you second guess that intuition, it builds things up because you let things go. You let it add up, whatever it is. Someone crossing boundaries with you, or stepping over lines with you, and it's going to all add up if you keep following your intuition and being all mellow and, hey, it's okay, don't worry about it. Don't let people hold things against you, whether it be children, grandchildren, material objects. Don't let people hold things against you. And don't be afraid to say something to other people because you're afraid you're gonna hurt their feelings. So what with this reading, okay? You don't always have to have the last word, though, when it comes to, an argument. You don't always have to have the last word. Sometimes you can just pull back and let them play the victim. But you have to say something, though. You have to say, listen, if you're going to play victim right now, go ahead. I'll let you be today. And let them know, because people sometimes need brutal honesty. All right? You also have the Star card. So I feel like you take in a lot, and you're going to take in a lot in the future. I see a marriage. I see a long-term relationship. But I also feel that it's not something that you had wished upon. It's not that perfect relationship that you were wanting, So at times you're going to want to break free from it. You're going to feel chained in. You're going to feel stuck in a way. And when that happens, just pull back with the Star card and empty your emotions. Start grounding and meditating in the near future. But I do see a celebration. I do see, love here. Okay? But I also see this card. So don't get into something that you may already know that it's going to be almost like a prison. All right? So you're going to be doing some traveling, okay, to take care of somebody. Because other people will not be able to handle it. So they are going to leave you with this responsibility. So it's either going to be an air flight, or it's going to be a car travel, but it's going to be a travel to take care of somebody, okay? Whomever is going to leave that situation and put you in charge, or you're just the only one left to do that, don't be afraid to let them know how you feel about that, but also understand that they put in some time too, okay? Now, if they put in some time, maybe it's time for them to just take a little break to soothe their soul. So, to follow your intuition with the High Priestess card, like I said, when it comes to any decisions you're making or before you speak, but to let them know how you feel, okay? But I do see a future healing here, that you're going to be taking care of somebody. So first, going into the future, you have to start learning how to stop holding on to people and situations so tightly, okay? You have to kind of stop wanting to fight for the attention and fight for the acknowledgement from other people. You have to finally let that go. moving into the future. Because the only way you're going to find freedom is by not giving a shit of what other people think. You know, of course, you know, I'm not saying break the law and do crazy shit. I'm saying, you know, other people's opinions of you does not matter. You are who you are. And if they love you enough, they will accept you for that. You know, you want to take control and move your life in the direction that you want it to go in. And I want to say that it's going to work out for you. There's going to be a contract signed. Whether that be a new home, I don't know what you're looking for. A new home, a career, a job, money. To know that with the Two of Swords here, it's something you've been contemplating on and you just haven't moved forward with it. Maybe you haven't had the time. Or maybe you just, you know, have been sidetracked. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the twin flame love. The male that is just amazing. Like, the sex is crazy. Okay? But their anger issues are just fucking out of control. But they will inspire you. And you will only remember the good times, not the bad. So there's something going on there. Like I said, it's hard to see because of, you know, just the overall general. So with these three cards here, you need to protect your money when you get it. Okay? You need to be a go-getter when it comes to it because you're very smart when it comes to either business or management or holding it. Okay? Just know and be wary of love when it comes to money. If you feel that they are sneaky and trying to take things from you, you know, you need to put a stop to that as the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded woman. She is very realistic. She is very down to earth. But she likes having her security. Okay? And if someone's threatening to take that from you, disguised as love, you need to be aware of that. Okay? Because you're going to have things in life in your future. You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles as your major card, as your final major cards. So you're going to get what you want. You just have to go for it. You have to reach out and go get it. Okay? You have the Judgment card. You have to stop being so hard on yourself. You have to stop blaming yourself for anything that fucking happened in the past. And you need to move on and say, this is what I want. Tomorrow is a new day. And this is what I'm doing, and I'm going for it. So if you have to leave some people behind, okay, to do it, to heal yourself, okay, then do it. Because I see contract sign coming, okay? I had to pull two more cards. You have the Wish card. There's many things that you want. And I'm telling you, with this reading, you can have it, okay? There's just obstacles. There's attachments. There's addictions. There's lust. There's, you know, lies. There's people around you that aren't sincere. So to figure all that out, you know, like I said, do some meditating on what you truly want here. Do you want to be in a relationship where you feel trapped? Or do you want to reach for the stars up here? This is the man that will inspire you to do all that. Okay? But you have to figure out what's going on here. And the loss of the male here. Alright? Like I said, future was pretty vague to just say future. But like I said, if you have any questions at all, you know, I put my number in the email. And if you want to text, it would be much easier. But, you know, email's no problem. I can respond by that as well. So let me know what questions you have, Mommy. Much love.